It is evil. There is no law that permits him for him to do what he has done. It is very, very bad. If the man will take him to the law court, the man sue him, the man win the case, he will use the government money to build the house even more. So it is not good. What he's doing, it is pure evil, satanic, barbaric. It is evil. It's wrong.
You should have penalized them and not demolish. So demolition means there's another thing behind the demolition.
WIKE, I think there are laws in place to follow. You don't just rush. For him rushing, I think he acted too fast.
He wrote the court in motion against the government of Rivers State. That's what he should do. That's the only right a citizen has. That's the only democratic step to take. He will roll the law in motion against the government of Rivers State for demolition of his property.
This politics, I know.
The decision taken by Rivers State Governor WIKE to demolish Hoitse for disobeying lockdown order, is it a right step?
That's a very controversial issue currently. I know a lot of people are reacting differently to it. But it's dicey. It's a two-way thing. There's a need to keep law and order. There's a need to respect the rule of law also. The demolition, I don't think it was a proper thing to do, because when these rules came out, even as an executive order in Rivers State, there were laid down, model, laid down matrix of implementation of that particular order. So I don't know whether it was not being too Draconian, or it was not, more of what I call an executive pride when the governor goes to implement that on his own. He could have fall onto anybody. Yes, in a time like this, people running such outlet, running such facility at the level they were doing it based on the reports, is not proper, but it's not ideal to do that demolition like that. So as a person, I'm speaking for myself, and I also think that it's not in line with the rule of law. That action is undemocratic. It's undemocratic.
Do you think he has another motive for doing that aside the lockdowns?
I've listened to him a couple of times, but if issues come to things like this, it's no longer issues of your personal motive or whatsoever it is. It's an issue of doing things the legal way or doing things an illegal way. So if he has an ulterior motive, based on him, the owner of that particular facility is a a youth leader, a PDP youth leader in a certain part of LMA local government. So if it was for personal reasons, then you can say that it should be in his own group and all that. But he has come out to say that he doesn't have any personal grievances against the owner of the place, but it's just that things, the rule of law needs to, orders need to be kept.
Okay, now, a lot of people are blaming him. He went too far. What can he do now to remedy the situation?
Already they are doing some what we call a management damage control. You could see some of his their state task force members in the hospital saying that they were actually attacked in that facility and all that. But at that, he has also passed a lesson. He has also passed a message, because currently in Nigeria there was serious breakdown of law. There is serious breakdown of law, and there is also the need, to step up the statement on upholding the rule of law here. So he has been able to prove it there that when you get things wrong, anything can come up out of it. You understand? So what he could actually do now, I don't know if he has anything directly to do, but it's on the side of the person whose rights have been breached, because the owner of that facility has a right to own properties. In as much as he, was doing the wrong thing, I don't know if the penalty would have, gotten to the extent of demolishing that place in an economic time as this.
If you're the owner of the hotel, what are you going to do?
At least, anytime something like this come up, he will roll the court in motion against the government of Rivers State. That's what he should do. That's the only right a citizen has. That's the only democratic step to take. He will roll the law in motion against the government of Rivers State for demolition of his property. It's a very huge economic damage on him.
To be really followed, because it has to do with, as it is entrenched in the Constitution of Nigeria, if the offenders, did they violate the law? If they actually violated the law should take its course. And if otherwise, though, the antecedent of the law will be looked into, because what led to that? What were the initials? What happened? Why would the governor just go and do a demolition instead of outright sealing it off? Well, there are so many reasons to it if you look at it. But with time, we'll get to see more playing out.
If you are the owner of the hotel, what will you do?
I'll definitely go for justice, which is going to the court, because my property, you can't just come and start demolishing it, because there are established laws in place that you can go to pour out your anger, no matter what it is. But I will sue for proper litigations to be followed.
Okay, on the governor's side, many people are saying the governor went too far. The decision was not right. Now, on the governor's side, if you are the governor now, people are trying to lay blame on you. What will you do?
Well, it shouldn't have gone very fast to demolishing the property, the said property first, because there are antecedents. Instead of following it and establish why before you go into action, for him rushing into the action and demolishing the building outrightly, it may not be the right thing, because it should have gone to follow the laid down procedure.
Do you think he has another intention for doing that led to that, or it's just a mere lockdown?
Well, like I said, the established laws in place ought to have been followed, because they say the nemo quod non habet. You don't give what you don't have. The hotel, they ought to have, lodge their complaints. Then WIKE, I think there are laws in place to follow. You don't just rush. For him rushing, I think he acted too fast.
Thank you, sir. So what is
Acted too fast. And Moses Adegbe.
So what can you say about the decision taken by Rivers State Governor to demolish Hoise for when locking down order?
That decision taken by the Rivers State Governor, it is an occultic decision. When somebody commits a crime against a state, you take him to the law court. Whatever the law decides, you take it from there. For him to go and demolish somebody's house, if the man will take him to court, he will sue him, he will use a government money to build it. So it is a very bad, it's an occultic action. It is not good.
Do you think WIKE has an ulterior motive for doing that?
Hmm?
Do you think he has an ulterior motive on doing that?
He has more than an interior motive for doing that. It is just, it is evil. It is evil. There is no law that permits him for him to do what he has done. It is very, very bad. If the man will take him to the law court, the man sue him, the man win the case, he will use the government money to build the house even more. So it is not good. What he's doing, it is pure evil, satanic, barbaric. It is evil. It's wrong.
Now, a lot of people are blaming the governor now. What can he do?
He has to call the man and pay the man for his building. Nothing, no apology. He has to build the house so that another person will learn from there. We know we are not in a banana republic. Somebody will just carry caterpillar because he's a governor, he go and demolish somebody's house. Who is he? He's a madman.
Okay, so now, if you are the owner of the hotel now, what are you going to do?
I will sue him to court. I will make sure that he will build that house even double.
Thank you, sir. So what's your name?
My name is Mike.
Thank you, sir. Good day, sir. So what can you say about the Rivers State Governor demolishing hotel for disobeying long order?
Yeah, we are talking about when people has the power, they will do whatever they want. Seriously, for my own side, it's very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. If you want to do something, you have to think about tomorrow what can happen. Let's all of us be thinking about what can happen tomorrow. And then you have to put thinking about God inside your mind. Don't think you have the power, you can do everything. We believe is God has the power. I'm talking to everyone in Nigeria. Please think you're a human being. Think about tomorrow. If you want him to be the next president in this country, can we agree for him to be a president? So please, let's just think about what is good in this nation. May God help us and guide all of us. Thank you.
Okay, if you are the owner of the hotel, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm going to just tell him, if I'm the one, yeah, I'm going to call them. They are under you. Call them and talk to them. If you want to do because of Nigerians, not because of money, not because of yourself, your thinking, you are doing for all the nation. call them and discuss with them. They'll listen to you.
Thank you, sir.
That's why we fail. My name is Mohammed Shuaibu.
I will not say whether it's right or not, depending, because I don't know the beginning. I don't know I just saw the demolition. I was shocked when I saw the demolition. Then I asked a question. He said I had been warning them, and there are some other issues that made him to demolish the DC. But to me, as I see him, because I know WIKE as a good governor, seeing what he has been doing to their states. This one, when he did this one, I was somehow devastated, asking why did he go to that extent. He should have given them benefit or maybe seal the place.
He said the disobeyed lockdown order. That's the reason why he demolished it.
I think he went too extreme. He went too far. He would have given them, seal the hotel until they pay such a huge amount there before you will reopen that, instead of demolition and this. But it depends on the law. I don't know what the law says. I'm not a lawyer. Whether what the offense he committed warrant to that demolition. That is my own.
So are there any offense based on lockdown order that can warrant someone to demolish house or the property belonging to a businessman?
I don't think there is any order. I don't think there is any law that will carry that one. But no, maybe they will sort themselves out later. That is my own decision. But he went too far, to my own knowledge and understanding. I don't know about the law, what the law is saying about it. Do you understand?
But don't you think that this is chase away investors into the states? Because the hotel is a business place. Don't you think it's a chase?
But they told them not to open until this lockdown this thing will finish. Why should they open? And they heard that they were doing even party there, and lodging prostitutes at this COVID time. It's not good now. So I don't think it will chase any. It will not chase.
Thank you, sir.
They violated the law. So the law, the Bible said that the king does not bear his sword in vain. The sword of a king is to punish any offender. So do you understand? So you punish the offender. So that will not make order. So that the other will learn lesson from there. So that is my own.
If they disobey the order via to the current pandemic, and he demolished it, demolition is, should I say, is over the required. You should have penalized them and not demolish. So demolition means there's another thing behind the demolition.
If you are the owner of the hotel, what are you going to do right now?
I don't know. I don't know.
I know that you're really right, but one thing I understand is that he gave a law. The law he gave is that nobody should operate anything, nobody should operate in a hotel, that everything should be closed down. And they went ahead and opened the hotel. So he is the governor of the state, he can take a decision. But to me, he could have used another measure. You understand me? At least either he locked the hotel and penalize the owner of the hotel than demolishing the hotel, because now he will look and he has sympathy. I know that WIKE is someone that has sympathy. I believe he will review that hotel. But if you watched him yesterday in the news when they were interviewing him, he said something that even that particular person that be in the police list, wanted list, with some issues like that, maybe he used that as an avenue to do what he did. That's what I'm telling you.
So if you are the owner of the hotel, what will you do?
If I'm the owner of the hotel, I will fare bad. But at least we must understand the law. And we must keep the law. That's just it. If I'm the owner, I will not even misbehave. I will close it down.
Do you think the demolition worth it for the 7 lockdown order that is just a mere for now?
I think, as I explained to you, not that it worth it, but I think he went far. But WIKE is also human. I strongly believe, you have human sympathy. Maybe he will rebuild or you compensate the man. Because the same thing happened in Oyo State. When they demolished this one popular musician, they demolished his media house, and he was rebuilt by the state government. So maybe, I believe WIKE will still do the same thing.
So what's your name?
My name is M. James.
For me, it's not right.
What can you say in general on that?
What I can say is that somebody has power today and tomorrow he doesn't have, because he has the power to do that. You understand? He used his power in the wrong way.
If you are the owner of the hotel, how would you feel?
I go to the court.
Because
No. He's not supposed to do that. He's not supposed to do that. At least you could find a way to find them. That could have been the issue, not to demolish the hotel.
if you are the owner of the hotel, what will you do?
I will just accept what the government did, but I will talk to the governor so that at least compensate me. Yeah, because not the right thing he did.
Do you think the governor can compensate him?
Yeah?
Do you think the governor can compensate him?
He has to consider him. He has to consider him. Yeah, he has to consider him.
So the decision taken by River State governor to demolish house at the hotel for disobeying lockdown order, is it a right decision?
I strongly think instead of him to demolish those houses, he should have used those houses for isolation centers. That's my own opinion. You know, it's the right decision, but on a second thought, those houses would have been, put as an isolation centers for those with COVID-19 cases. That's my take.
If you are owner of the hotel, what are you going to do?
Pardon?
If you are the owner of the hotel, what are you going to do?
From my own investigation, and I noticed that I come to discover that the hotel is not a decent one. It's not a decent hotel. So the owner, at the moment, it doesn't have anything to do. He will feel bad and he will feel sad. But what has been done has been done.
Thank you, sir.
No, I don't think it's right.
What can you say on that?
Well, we're supposed to comply with the government directive, but I think the decision the man's supposed to take is that he's supposed to just seal the hotel off to warn the owner of the hotel. I think that's the best thing the man should have taken instead of demolish the houses, because I think that one causes more pain to the owner of the hotel and the workers there.
Now he has demolished the place. What can he do now to remedy the situation?
It's a lesson to another people, and the man's supposed to go to court. Whatever the court says, he cannot take a law to his hand, the owner of the hotel. He should go to the court. I think that's the best thing. Whatever the court says, if there's any compensation, he can compensate the owner of the hotel. I think
people are trying to blame him, labeling him. He went too far and other. What can he do?
Yeah, it's not that he went too far, but all the same, it's still wrong. But it's just lockdown. I think it's the, how I said it, it's the person of the state. So automatically, whatever the decision he takes, happen.
But don't you think he need to at least have an influence to rebuild the assets?
Probably you can be compensated. This politics anyway.
Let me say, if the land is on the government area, and people are not comply with the law, so definitely you can demolish the land.
So you mean the decision is right?
Yeah.